Hello and welcome to another CanIndian Channel Feature. This is part of MBA 101 Leadership section. In this video, we're going to look at the AOR model of spiral experience. Experimental learning theorists such as Kolb believe people learn more from experiences when they spend time thinking about them. These ideas are extended to leadership in the action, observation, reflection, which is the AOR model, which shows that leadership development is enhanced when the experience involves three different processes: action, observation, and reflection. If a person acts but does not observe the consequences of their action or reflect on their significance and meaning, then it makes little sense to say that they learn from an experience. The AOR model consists of action, what did you do, the observation, that is what the impact is, and reflection, what did you learn from it. Gordon Curfey in a LinkedIn post explained the AOR model of spiral experience in a very apt manner. He stated that the ability to learn from experience is a critical factor in leadership, and it is a characteristic that varies widely across individuals. Some are adept at extracting maximum value from situation, whereas others repeat the same mistakes. The ability to learn from experience is not the same as intelligence, as many bright people employ defense mechanisms that interfere with their ability to learn. There are few formal educational offerings that teach leaders how to learn from experience, yet it is relatively easier to master. Leaders need to learn three skills in order to enhance their ability to learn from experience. Number 1, action. The more experiences leaders have, the more likely they will learn from the opportunities. Leaders who start up new teams, turn around business units, do expat assignments, drive major organizational change initiatives, and so forth are exposed to more learning opportunities than those who manage steady-state operations. All things become equal. Leaders who learn the most from experience have a bias for action. Observation. Taking action alone is not enough. Leaders also need to observe the impact of their actions. Do they see how their decisions or behavior affect employees or team performance? Do they pick up on unintended consequences of their action? Leaders can get so wrapped up in multitasking and goal accomplishment that they fail to observe the impact of their actions. Task saturation also interferes with a leader's ability to learn, as they fail to recognize the impact others have on employees, teams, or the broader organization. Reflection. Leaders also need to spend time thinking critically about their own successes and failures. What worked and didn't work? What should he or she keep or stop doing or do differently in the future? Many leaders either do not take the time to reflect on their experiences or employ defense mechanisms that interfere with learning. Blaming employees, the team, or the situation rather than looking into the mirror when things go badly is the most common mistake, as this short-circuits the learning process and enhances the likelihood of repeated mistakes. Unfortunately, this happens all too frequently to smart leaders who've never experienced failures. The action, observation, reflection model is not difficult to learn, but takes a disciplined approach to master. Leaders need to exhibit a bias for action, demonstrate curiosity about impact, and take time to reflect on internal causes to maximize learning from experience. Giving short shrift to any one of these factors severely limits potential learning. Experience is not just a matter of what events happen to you, it also depends on how you perceive those events. Perception affects all three phases of the action, observation, reflection model, and thus plays an important role in what anyone will extract from a leadership course or from any other leadership situation. Several other posts described the differences between successful leaders, that is, who gets promoted quickly, and effective leaders, that is, who builds the team that win. The ability to learn from experience applies to both leaders. Successful leaders who are adept at learning from experience become better at grabbing the spotlight, integrating themselves with superiors, deflecting blame, and politicking. Those that do not learn from experience gets dropped off high potential lists. Effective leaders who learn from experience are good at devising the strategies and tactics needed to win, engaging employees and building teams. Those who don't lose to competitors. After watching this video, think about how much time do you spend on action, observation, and reflection. What changes do you need to make to enhance your ability to learn from experience? It could even be a conflict with your coworker, or better yet, a conflict with your partner. Think about how you could use experience to a better leader or influence the other person. When I make these videos, I try to break it down and apply a real-life example in this, so I could recollect it during an exam or for application at work. The leadership course is filled with models, theories, and frameworks, and I feel the book relies heavily on esoteric terms, which makes it harder to comprehend. So here's a simplified version. This model is very important in studying new subjects. I learned this technique from Richard Feynman, an American theoretical physicist, in his book, Trust Me, I'm Lying. I will be doing a book review by which you can apply his techniques in the books to maximize your potential. His model stated that in order to master a skill or educate yourself with a new skill, you take the action of learning the material, then you try what you learned, and then you reflect on it to make it better. This is exactly what I do when I was studying for the MBA course. I study the subject, break it down so I can explain it, make in a video, and then discuss it with my fellow students. If I am unable to explain it, that means I'm not clear on the subject. Try it out yourself and see the benefits. Thank you for watching this video. This was made for the MBA 101 course, Leadership. Please feel free to check out other sections of this course. Like, comment, or share. This is CanIndian Channel signing off. Peace.